So, as I have been for the last 8 days now, almost continuously, without barely leaving this unit, I'm wrapping up like 30 something pages of a discovery document that is due to the court and to the plaintiff's attorneys later this afternoon. As anybody who knows anything about legal stuff knows, discovery is the world's biggest pain in the neck. Sometimes there's upwards of, 60 questions, 70 questions that you have to answer that are very detailed, ask for all kinds of information, details, records, facts, numbers, etc., etc. And you can literally spend months working on this stuff. I was a little bit late in getting started on working on this legal document and have literally been locked up in this unit of my own, decision making to get this done before the deadline. But it's right around 7:30 a.m. on Tuesday, February 13th, and I am in the final stretch of completing this document. And I'm getting just the most incredible sense of like it's already done. It feels like it's done, like it was successfully submitted, even though I'm still wrapping up the last section of it. The first two sections have already been mailed in. So maybe that's why I'm feeling like I already accomplished something. But I literally feel like I'm sitting up here in, the top penthouse apartment of a super swanky building. Like I just became the CEO of a company or something. That's a feeling that I'm getting right now. It's kind of unusual. I don't normally feel like I'm the CEO of some massive corporation and I'm sitting in this penthouse at the top of a very swanky, condo building or multi-floor apartment building, but that's what it feels like. I feel like I'm in some swanky city, maybe Paris, maybe London, sitting in the penthouse of one of those 50-story glass buildings, looking out at my view here from my private residence and have just completed a massive project. That's exactly what I feel like right now. Like I just massively did something on my own that only I can do. That's what it feels like. Unfortunately for me, my reality right now is a little bit different. I do live on the top floor of a residential building, but there's only 4 floors of this building, and it's not a swanky 50-story glass condo building or office building. It is a shithole that is run by crooked, corrupt slumlords that rent to disgusting, deviant sex offenders, psychopaths, and convicted felons that are constantly behaving like a bunch of animals. So that's my reality. There's also no heat in here, so I have to have the stove on for warmth. No heat. The landlord is completely incompetent, and they're incapable of regulating the heat in this unit. And as far as I can tell, they should not even be renting this unit, because when you can't regulate the heat in a residence, when you're in charge of the heat, then you either should, get your brain checked, fix your system, or then don't rent that unit, right? So because there's no heat in here, the mice that keep coming in here from the vacant premises of the bathroom of 78 that the Greenville Group has refused to actually officially rent out to anyone for a year and a half. The mice keep getting in here from that bathroom. They run along the baseboard pipes. They're ice cold. They come in here from the wall that my kitchen sink shares with the bathroom of 78. And then they literally run around and make noise. They also carry fleas. And so I keep getting bitten by these little bugs or fleas when there are mice in this unit. There are normally no bugs or fleas in this unit. I actually do keep it fairly clean. I sweep the floor regularly. I don't leave any food trash lying around. I have some recycling, but the recycling is rinsed out, so it shouldn't be attracting bugs and mice. And I don't leave it in here for that long. So there should not be fleas in here, but the fleas come in here with the mice. And the way that you know that the mice are in here, besides the fact that you can hear them scurrying around, and sometimes they literally run across the counter if you have bread up there or pizza crusts or whatever, is that there's fleas that come with the mice, and then the fleas start biting you. But again, I am in the home stretch of wrapping up a 30-something page legal document and emailing it as required. before the deadline. And I literally do feel like I am sitting in the corner office of the top floor of an extremely swanky, 50-story glass office building or condo building. And I have just accomplished something that nobody else can do. It's a great feeling. I'm loving it. So that is my morning. We're also supposed to be getting a snowstorm here in Boston today. But for the last 2 years now, every single snowstorm or nor'easter that we were supposed to get has turned out to be like nothing. So right now, this is what the snowstorm looks like. It's not even really that cloudy. I mean, it's a little bit sunny. It looks like it's kind of sunny right now. Yeah, that's our nor'easter. See the nor'easter? Wow, look at all that snow. There's so much snow. I'm a little bitter right now because I am a snow person. So when they predict that there's going to be like a big old blizzard, I get so excited. And then when the blizzard turns out to be a little bit of rain and a few snowflakes, yeah, I just become a little sarcastic and, it's like, so what else is new, right? Every single time Boston's supposed to get a big snowstorm, it turns out to be like 5 snowflakes and everybody stays home and then nothing happens. That's been happening since 2022. So this is like the 3rd winter in a row now where we have had no snow, really. But anyway, I am just loving this vibe as I'm sitting here and just finishing this massive legal project that only I can do. I mean, nobody else can do this for me. I can't get a lawyer. It's a fact. I can't get a lawyer. So I've had to learn to be my own lawyer. And maybe that's the best thing that could have happened because now I will probably never need to hire a lawyer again. Yeah. So, I should thank the people who said, oh, you know what? We don't really have any lawyers that we can, provide you with right now, or we can't take on your case, or we'd be more than happy to take on your case, but we charge $250 an hour. And here's our retainer agreement for $250 an hour. Yeah, you know what? I'll do it myself. I have a PhD level education. I have a master's degree. I have a master's equivalency, a Bachelor of Science. I can certainly be my own attorney. So there you go. And that's exactly what it feels like right now.